right, welcome race fans. Here we are, Mod Zoo League running tonight at Las Vegas in the Chevy truck. Chevy Silverados to be exact. These guys are about 7 minutes out of qualifying, so stay with them here, folks, and we're going to watch and practice for a little bit here, and then we will get to qualifying. So thanks for joining us here on MaxSpeedTV YouTube. Great to have you. If you're just tuning in for the first time, make sure you do subscribe to my channel, because we do a lot of broadcasting. 6 nights a week we do broadcasts. And again, if you know of anybody that would like to have a broadcast done on Saturday nights, I am available for Saturday night. So again, thank you for joining us, and hopefully you enjoy the show. So stay tuned, folks. All right, about 30 seconds here until we do get ready to qualify, so stay with us, folks, as this is going to be good, I'm sure. These guys put on a great show last week, if you remember. They raced at Charlotte, and I'll tell you what a great show they put on for the viewers. And I got lots of raves from the guys. I really liked it. So hopefully you guys enjoy this here week. Running at Las Vegas tonight. And I'm telling you, this is a great track for the trucks. And we're going to see a good race here tonight. So stay with us, folks, because they're about to take to the qualifying grid.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, qualifying taking place here. We've got a couple of Kyle on the top right there with a 30.935. What a lap, man. I'm telling you what, these guys are really getting around this place. So I'm telling you, this is going to be a great show, and I really mean it. These guys really know how to get around these racetracks. I got to highly commend this group of fellows, man. I'm telling you what, they are really good. Great bunch of racers. That's all I can say. I do view a lot of races, and I'm telling you, these guys rank right up in the top of some of the leagues here that I do broadcast for. Kerry Woodward was in second there. Martin coming in second now, bumping Woodward back to third. Shaw in fourth. Updegraff in fifth. Brewer sixth. Furr in seventh. And real quick here, we're going to make sure we do have everybody on here. I want to make sure I've got everybody on the qualifying order, so bear with me, folks. Just some last second things you got to make sure that these things are taken care of. But I expect a good race here tonight. 80 laps are going to be running. 80 laps at Vegas. We'll see at least one pit stop. Believe they can probably go about 40 laps or 42 laps on a tank of fuel, so they'll have to pit at least once. Hopefully we won't see many cautions. We only seen a few cautions last week there at Charlotte. They ran 110 laps, 4 cautions. Absolute amazing race. You know, I kind of grade it a good race as if you have a caution every 10 laps, that's not a good race. Well, they were less than 50%. So that's awesome. To only have 4 cautions on 110 laps, that's amazing. Great racing by all them guys. So hang around here with us, folks, because this is going to be good. Grab you something to drink, something to snack on, or whatever you need to get through this race, because it's going to be good. I assure you. You might not want to move out of your seat. You might not want to miss any part of this show here tonight. I hope I'm not wrong about that. Just kidding. Just kidding. Quite a few fellows on the track, so all right, their qualifying is over and they're getting ready to get down here, so we will check in with these guys once everybody does get on the grid, and we'll give you a rundown here. About 20 drivers take to the track tonight. Very good field for this, for a 1.5 mile track. That's to me, in my personal opinion, that's about the perfect amount for a track like this. Kyle Meeks on the pole in the number 30. Congratulations to him for the pole with a 30.935. Great lap, Kyle. Awesome job, buddy. In the NOS Chevrolet, I've seen him last week there run very well, on Charlotte. So look for him to be up there in the front most of the day. In second place, Jeff Martin just now rolling onto the grid. Awesome looking truck there, Jeff. I love the colors. Great looking. In the number 14. All right, Carrie Woodward. I keep wanting to say Underwood. Carrie Woodward in the number 3rd spot there in the number 95. In 4th, not on the grid yet, Chuck Shaw will be starting 4th in the number 56. In 5th, the 55 of Art Seeger. In 6th, the 96 of Michael Updegraff. In 7th, the number 66 of Brian Brewer. In 8th, the 54 of Brandon Furr. In 9th, the 28 of Jeremiah Oblak. In 10th, the 29 of Terry Ballinger. In 11th, the 71 of Vincent Benny. In 12th, the number 20 of Bob Carlisle. In 13th, the 48 of Mark Nichols Jr. In 14th, the 69 of William Weber. In 15th, the 72 of John Estes. In 16th, the 31 of Michael Palmer. In 17th, the number 12 of Billy Rodenbarger. In 18th, the number 10 of Bobby Price. In 19th, the 34 of Frank Reese. And starting shotgun on the field, and dead last right here, starting 20th, is the number 37 of Jamie Bullard. So we will get back up here to our leader as they are starting to roll off now, and we're going to get ready to get this thing off and running here, folks. I really hope you guys enjoy this show, because I have a feeling you're going to see a good one. Like I said, these guys are premium drivers, and they race very well. Good, clean drivers. All right, Kyle Meeks leading them around, and we're about to get this thing underway. Okay, pace car is in. Kyle holds them back, gets waiting for that green flag. And the green is out, and we're off here at Las Vegas with the Mod Zoo League. Great bunch of guys, so hang on to your seats, folks, because you're in for a great show here tonight. Kerry Woodward on the inside of Jeff Martin, and that is for second. Well, what happened there? Whoa, it switched on me. Sorry about that. Wow. All right, sorry. Jeff Martin hangs on to second. Kerry Woodward goes back to third. Didn't have enough power on that backstretch to stick with Jeff. But it's a little early, so, you know, lots of racing to go. No sense in burning up your tires the first thing out. Probably what Kerry has in mind. He says, I'm not going to race side by side with you because going into the turns, I'm going to eat my stuff up. So good choice, Kerry. Chuck Shaw Jr. in fourth. These guys already about 3/4 of a second behind the leader. Fifth place, Art Seeger. Brian Brewer now in sixth. Coming up through the field rather quickly here. Started in seventh. These guys starting to pace themselves a little bit here. We'll kind of run back through the field a little bit here as they cross the line and see where everybody's running at. We'll get back up to the leader and follow along with them for a bit here. All right, the 54, Brandon Furr getting passed on the inside here by Terry Bellinger. Terry makes that pass look easy. Great job. Good, clean racing by them guys. Mark Nichols in 10th, started 13th. Jeremiah Oblak went back a couple spots, but might be pacing himself as well. Some of these guys just getting a grip on the track here, getting a little heat in their tires. Vincent Benny in 12th. Bob Carlisle 13th. And caution is out on the track. Let's see where that is. Oh, Kerry Woodward up. Oh, no. Bunch of guys going to get into that. Let's go see what happened to Kerry here. Chuck Shaw up on his inside here. Kerry going up the hill, had to kind of keep it up the hill a little bit. Down the front stretch. Oh, and Chuck Shaw come right up into Kerry right there on the front stretch. And that's what brought out the first caution of the day here. So, all right, Chuck Shaw bringing that caution out. These guys on pit road now trying to get that damage fixed up. I don't know if we'll see any of the leaders on pit road because it is a little early. It is just a little early to be coming down pit road, but everybody has their own pit strategies in mind. And between them and their crew chief, you just don't know what might happen here. And it looks like Kerry may have taken his truck behind pit road. Too much damage. Kyle Meeks coming down pit road, giving up that lead. Must have something in mind here, folks. Coming down pit road. Let's see what kind of pit strategy plays out here. I think he was thinking that a lot of folks were going to follow him down pit road, and nobody did. Right side's going on. Macy, a 4-tire pit change here. Yes, sir. 4-tire change for that pit stop, topping off the tank of fuel. Now, he'll be on a different pit strategy as everybody else, but all right. So, brand new leader up front, Jeff Martin, and we will get up to him. First time Jeff has led this early in the race. First time he has led today. So good job, Jeff, getting that bonus point for leading the lap. Well, I got stuff popping up over here. Sorry about that, folks. The only bad thing about Windows, seems like whenever there's an update for something, something pops up. Jeff Martin in that beautiful looking truck right there, man. That's a Rednecks Racing. There you go. Rednecksracing.com. Oh, Kerry may be heading back out on the track. I think he may be staying in for now. Still sitting on pit road trying to get that damage fixed up. Well, let's check in on him real quick here. See if we can't get down here and see what's going on with Kerry. He's got an awful lot of damage on that truck. We can get down a little closer here. We'll take a closer peek at it. Oh yeah, I hate to see you out already. That's kind of a shame, you know. But racing, we all hate it when that happens. If you're having trouble watching it here on YouTube, sometimes some people do, you can head over to MaxSpeedTV.com and try watching it there, or refresh your page. Sometimes refreshing your page will help. And if that doesn't work, maybe copy the link and try a different browser. If you got a different browser, maybe a Firefox or Internet Explorer or Chrome, whichever you have or don't have. All right, lights off on the pace car, and we're going to be doubling up here and going back to green in just a minute, folks. Everybody getting ready to tighten up the field here. All right, looks like Kerry is back off of pit road now, and we'll be starting a couple of laps down to the leader, but still in the race, you know, and that's the main thing. Get out there and race with the guys. I know he's got a lot of damage on it, but maybe throughout cautions he can get some of that damage fixed up and be able to be strong enough to maybe pick up a few spots. So okay, pace car is in. Green flag. We're going here again at Las Vegas. Ooh, a little bumping and banging going on right there. Looks like the 96 of Michael Updegraff gets a little squirrely and does tap Art Seeger in the side just ever so slightly, but just enough to let him know that he was there. Jeff Martin starting to get out there and pull away a little bit. We got one up into the wall. Brian Brewer going to come down across the track. No caution yet. No caution yet. So no caution on that. Wow. That's kind of highly unusual that no caution was brought out on that. Must have kept it down off the track enough that it didn't bring out the caution. So, good deal. Well, we've got about an 8 truck pull away here. That really checked up that back part of the field. Carlisle in 7th now. Chuck Shaw in 6th. Brandon Furr 5th. Terry Bellinger in 4th. Updegraff in 3rd. Art Seeger 2nd. And Jeff Martin, our leader. But I kind of wanted to go back to the 9th place there. It looks like Brian Brewer kind of lost a lot of positions on that. Well off of the pace, but let's go back. We'll check on him and see what's going on with him. He is now coming down pit road, so must have got a little bit of damage on that as well. So probably best to go down and get that thing checked out. Oh, caution is out now. We've got a heck of a pile up here. 34 of Frank Reese. Okay, Frank Reese into that. Let's go back and check on Frank. Looked like there was a check up there because somebody caught the apron, or that was the car that was coming down pit road or something. There was some damage, but that wasn't where the accident was. Frank checked up enough there, but oh, okay, right there looks like the number 10. Bobby Price kind of comes up across the track in front of Frank here. Oh, and man, we got a bunch of guys into it here. Our pole sitter was into it. All right, so we got a bunch of tore up trucks here now, folks. So I'm sure we're going to see pit road activity. Let me get up to our leader and see if he's bringing them down. Yes, he is bringing them down pit road. Get up here and watch this from pit road. See what there's our pole setter, the number 30, Kyle Meeks, sitting on pit road with a lot of damage. Going to kind of ruin his day now. He's going to have all that damage and not be able to get up there with these leaders. Kind of unfortunate for these guys, but you know, they are racing hard, so. Looks like we may have Michael Updegraff is going to be our new leader. He beat Jeff Martin off pit road, barely. So we will get up to him as we see a lot of these guys coming off pit road now. Everybody taking tires and fuel. But Michael Updegraff will be our leader once they cross the line. I think we ought to see if we can get down here. It's a little early, but we'll see if we can't get a word in with somebody down here. Jeff Martin, this is Rudy Cummings up in the broadcast booth. Do you have a copy?
Yeah, go ahead, Rudy.
Jeff, Jeff, it looked like a drag race off of pit road and you lost that battle. You got anything to get back by Michael here to retake the lead? Or are you just going to kind of hang in there for a little bit and run some laps down?
Well, judging the last few races, Mr. Michael here took 2 tires and I took 4. I'll get past him.
All right, well, maybe 2 tires wasn't a very good call, but I have seen a lot of this. Since a new tire build, the 2 tires has worked out pretty well for some drivers. But, well, good luck to him and good luck to you, and maybe we'll talk to you later on in the race.
Appreciate it. Like to give a big shout out to Mod Zoo for putting this on, and all the sponsors too.
All right, Jeff, thank you. Okay. So he's saying Michael did a 2-tire change. That was a kind of a slow 2-tire change. He may have just stayed in there a couple extra seconds, but Michael had a 12.9 second pit stop. So I guess that would put him in the 2-tire change. Now, we did have another one back here, Bob Carlisle, that did a 2-tire change as well. Going to be restarting in 6th. Okay, a few lap down cars up ahead of Michael here. that will get the iRacing wave by here at the 1 to go, which probably will be this lap. Yes, they do get the automatic wave by. And that will put Michael right up in the front. All right, we still got 3 cars sitting on pit road. Oh, I take that back. Only 2 now. Kyle Meeks back out on the track. He will be restarting 18th. But Jeremiah Oblak and Frank Reese both have retired from the race. So we're down to 18 trucks now in the race. Let's see what Michael Optograph's got for Jeff Martin. Going to be starting here. Jeff Martin starting in second. Let's see what he's got for these guys. Pace car is in. Green, green, green. Getting these things wound up to speed here. Probably won't hit 4th gear till they get just about out of turn 2. Oh, take that back. Into turn 1. Getting them powered up, though, is going to be a little rough here to get things ironed back out, get things single file, start racing each other. And already falling back, Jeff Martin, Art Seeger right up to 2nd place. Jeff Martin up on that high side with them 4 fresh tires. Got to get a little heat into them. Oh, we got one slipping right there. That would have burned Brandon Furr. I think it was Brandon Furr that got a little squirrely. Oh, we got a pile up back there, folks. Chuck Shaw into it. Let's go back here and we'll see what happened to Chuck Shaw. There was one there that got squirrely, and I remember seeing that one. And it don't look like he ever really recuperated from that. And when Chuck went up the hill, it looked like he came up into somebody, and he got loose right there, and that's when he come down the hill into the 54 of Brandon Furr. And then it was on from there. He gathers up the 48, Mark Nichols. So unfortunate for these guys here on lap 20. A lot of tore up trucks up here tonight. And I was just saying how good these guys are. Just kidding, just kidding. Okay, we're going to go up here and see what the leader's going to do. I don't know if we're going to... He may decide, nah, he's going to stay out. So, okay. All right, Art Seeger going to be restarting 2nd, Jeff Martin 3rd, Terry Ballinger 4th, Bob Carlisle 5th, Mark Nichols 6th, Vincent Vinny 7th, Billy Rodenbarger in 8th, Bobby Price in 9th, and Michael Palmer, your top 10. And it looks like Chuck Shaw has taken his truck behind pit road. All right, 21 laps into this. This is caution number 3, and we've only had 2 lead changes between Jeff Martin and Michael Optograph. soon as we get on a little bit of a green flag run here, we will try to get back through the field and see where everybody is going to be running and watch some of the battles going on in back. That's where I see a lot of the best battles, is usually mid-pack to on into the back of the field. I see some of the best battles going on back there, so we will have to go back through there and check these out. Up the graph, making a few adjustments there on his safety belt, making sure that it is good and tight, just in case he does spin, and making sure his visor is good and clean, all ready to go. These drivers are pumped and ready to rock and roll on this track. All right, still on their pace lap here. They should get the one to go this time by, and we can get this thing back under green. Now down to 17. No, we're still got 18 drivers. Chuck Shaw may be back in trying to get his truck fixed up. Probably had to tow, and probably just had a lot too much damage to try to drive it around there. So he will remain in the race. Very good. Good job, Chuck. All the others have Jeremiah Oblak and Frank Reese both out of the race. All right, lights off on the pace car. We're going back green here in just a minute, folks, so stay with us. Don't go nowhere. Up the graph out there on two new tires. Some of these guys behind him did take 4 the last time. And now Jeff Martin's going to be starting right behind up the graph this time instead of on the outside. Let's see how he can hang on to him this time. Art Seeger very fast on that high side though, so we'll have to see. Pace car on pit road. Up the graph holding him back. Green flag is out and we're out of here. We're running again here at Las Vegas. Good job by these guys. And Jeff Martin jumping right up to the inside. Art Seeger trying to take over that second spot. And it looks like he does clear him and goes into second. Art Seeger now back to third. We got another battle going on back here. Terry Ballinger now on the high side. And he is, he is really power driving this thing. Bob Carlisle in the 5th place. We got one into the wall back there, but no caution. Bob Carlisle in 5th. Mark Nichols 6th. Vincent Benny in 7th. Bob Price coming from 18th in the field in this race up to the 8th place. So great job by Bobby Price. Rodenbarger falling way back. I think he was the one that did catch the wall there. All right, Brandon Furr now into 9th. Michael Palmer 10th. After starting 16th, has moved up a few spots. Jamie Bullard in 11th. We got a little side-by-side battle going on up here. Bobby Price sitting here waiting to see what these guys are going to do right ahead of him. We've got the 71 here on the inside of the 42. Vincent Binney. All right, Vincent Binney coming out. He's trying to hold on to that. But Mark Nichols is pretty strong in 48, excuse me. I thought that was 42. My bad. Mark Nichols doing good now. Vincent Binney getting challenged on the inside by the 54 of Brandon Furr, and that is 4th position, folks. And Bobby Price trying to follow right behind him. These guys, boy, that turn 2 there, the bumps are really bad right between 1 and 2. They do kind of shake the truck around a lot. But Brandon Furr, man, looking real good right now. And we'll get up here and ride along with him just for a little bit. Looking back there on Vincent Binney. Terry Ballinger, let's get up here to Terry Ballinger. He just moved into the 3rd spot as he got by Jeff Martin. Jeff Martin may be falling backwards just a little bit. And right behind Jeff Martin, we've got another good battle going on back here. Bob, looks like Mark Nichols on the inside of Bob Carlisle takes over that position too. So these guys shuffling around now, starting to get a little racy. 30 laps into this thing. Riding along here with Jeff. Let's look ahead here to our leaders. Jeff, boy, driving the tail off of that thing right now, trying to get caught back up, or wants to get up there and challenge our leader, Updegraff, for that lead. Updegraff just hooked up right now and rolling. Remember, he only did that 2-tire change, folks. And like I said earlier, I've heard some things around iRacing community that the guys are telling me that some of these setups, a 2-tire change, if you just change the right side tires, it makes all the difference in the world of how that truck handles. And it frees it up enough that you can actually drive it into turns a little bit better. And you don't have to wait for 4 tires to warm up and get good grip. You've already got 2 that got good grip. But you use up the right side there a lot, coming. Sorry about that. I think there was a slight crash here of OBS. I don't know what happened there. I apologize for that, but there was just an update today, and there could be some little bugs in it. I don't know, but I hope not. I hope not. I hope the broadcast is still going good. We're going to check it out here and make sure. right, I guess everything's okay. I don't know. It just kind of freaked me out there for a second because it did lose. I lost it for a minute. Sorry. All right, Terry Bellinger now in second. 1.3 seconds behind our leader, getting challenged again on the inside by Art Seeger. Those two getting really racy right now. Getting really racy, folks. 37 laps in, coming up on the halfway mark here already. All right, Art Seeger does get back by Terry Ballinger, so those two racing it up pretty heavily right now. And taking lap 38 as they cross the line, getting ready to take lap 38. So we're creeping there to the halfway mark, folks. So stay with us, man. This is going to be fun. These guys are really starting to get a grip on the place now. Jeff Martin back here in fourth. And actually, I believe it might be a little further than that. I think, no, Jeff Martin is fourth. I'm sorry. They're catching up the lap traffic. That's what it is. All right, Mark Nichols in fifth. Brandon Furr in sixth. Bobby Price in seventh. Vincent Benny eighth. Jamie Bullard in ninth. Started 20th on the field and has got himself back up into the ninth place. Great job, Jamie. And now we're getting everybody passing up the lap down truck right there. I think that might be Chuck Shaw. Can't get a number on it, but I believe it is. Michael Palmer in 11th. Brian Brewer 12th. Billy Rodenbarger, haven't talked much about him, driving the Camel Chevrolet today. Doing a really good job. Started 17th on the field and running in 13th. John Estes in 14th. These guys trying to keep their trucks clean through this whole race. Kerry Woodward back out on the track. Looks like he got pretty much all that damage fixed up. Looks like almost a brand new truck. One lap down, running 15th place. William Weber 16th, one lap down. And Kyle Meeks back out on the track running 17th. Looks like he's got that damage fixed as well. And last on the field right here, Chuck Shaw. That's who that was, Chuck Shaw. He's a little slow. He's many laps down, but still doing a great job out there, though. All right, we'll get back up to our leader here and check in on Michael to make sure he is still holding that lead. Doing a great job. He's pulled away 2.1 seconds ahead of Art Seeger. So he's definitely found something there that these guys are a little bit off from what he's running. Terry Ballinger now getting challenged on the inside. Looks like him and Jeff Martin going at it. Coming to the line, looks like Jeff Martin's got Terry, and those two are going to switch up. Right there, side by side, and they're starting to reel in Art Seeger. Oh, Terry into the outside wall and saves it. Good save. We were right there to see that. Man, you couldn't have got a better view than what we got. And it looks like Terry Ballinger going to come down pit road, maybe to try to get a little of that damage fixed up. Giving up that lead early. Going to give up a lot of positions, not the lead, but giving up a lot of positions. Maybe going to try to get that damage fixed. Can't say as I blame him there. Just hitting the wall a little bit like that can knock your toe out, or crinkle the fender enough to slow you down. But he didn't waste no time to get that fixed. I guess maybe they did have a reset. I'm not really sure about the resets, folks. I thought he said, no, I think he did say one reset. My bad. I do remember that in the driver's meeting now, hearing him say that they do have one reset. That's going to put Terry all the way back to the 16th position right now, but he's going to be off a pit sequence from the other drivers. So let's get up here to Jeff Martin as he rolls up into second place now. Three seconds behind our leader. Up to Graf, still out leading. Has led 32 laps so far in this race. Sharp looking truck right there, Michael. Good job. Good job on the paint. Running the Logitech paint job. Good deal. All right, second place, Jeff Martin back here. Art Seeger in third. Closely followed by Mark Nichols running in fourth. And looks like maybe those two may be getting ready to battle it out here. Mark got a lot of damage on that truck, but doesn't seem to be slowing him up any. Brandon Furr in fifth. Vincent Vinny up to sixth. Jamie Bullard into 37 right there. Our pole sitter going by him. Our pole sitter's a lap down. I'm sorry, our pole sitter's 2 laps down. Kyle Meeks right there in the number 30. But he's out there with a little fresher tires than Jamie Scott. Michael Palmer now back here in the 8th position. Bobby Price in 9th. And Brian Brewer, your top 10. Jeff Martin starting to distance himself from Art Seeger. And now Art Seeger getting challenged on the inside by Mark Nichols. Oh, and Art going back another place as the 54 Brandon Furr catches him and crosses the line. So I don't know what happened to Art's truck, but all of a sudden it's like he's losing power or something here. I don't know, man. He just lost about 3 positions right there in a lap. Maybe thinking about pit stops here. Not sure. We'll keep an eye on him and see if maybe he is deciding to come down pit road. No, not this time. All right, so Vincent Vinny now moving into 5th. Brandon Furr into 4th. Got the pole sitter there, a couple laps down, fighting him for that position. But that's not for position. Just the position on the track, that's all. And Brandon goes up high and lets him go by. He knows that he knows he's faster, so why race him? Just let him go. Good job, Brandon. Good thinking, buddy. Good thinking. All right, Mark Nichols in 3rd. Man, he's doing a great job. 5.2 seconds behind the leader. Got a mangled up back end on that truck, but it's still running good. Pole sitter coming up on the inside of him. Mark Nichols there, a couple laps down. And Kyle Meeks. And Mark's going to just let him go. Good deal. Hopefully I'll have all these names figured out by next week. Usually takes me a couple weeks and I have everybody's name pretty much memorized. It's hard to keep track of all the leagues that I do, to keep track of everybody's name, but I get there. I got age against me too. That don't help. All right, Jeff Martin in second, but 3.8 seconds behind our leader. Let's get up to our leader. Up to Graf, and still in first. Now has led 40 laps out of the 80. The only other one that's led any has been Jeff Martin. He led 9 laps. And it looks like our leader's coming down pit road. This could be the big break that Jeff Martin needs. Oh, and our leader's going to lose it. Oh, no. He's probably going to get a penalty for that. May have been a little too fast. Probably going to get an unsafe pit entry. I think that'll be a 15-second penalty on holding in the pits. But, oh, man, that is too bad for him. He did not need that with as well as he was running. But let's watch him come to his pit stop here, and let's see what kind of a deal he's going to have. And he slides through his pit stall too. That's even worse. A few guys coming down pit road now. And yes, I'm sure he did get a penalty. Probably got an unsafe pit entry. I think that's a 15-second penalty. I hope it's not a 30. Boy, that's going to hurt him really bad. But Jeff Martin back out in the lead. We will get back up to him here in just a second. There you go, 15-second penalty for Michael for unsafe pit entry. And that's going to hurt him big time. He's going to... that's going to put him all the way back. Let's see. That's going to put him back in 15th place right now. And he didn't need that. Doggone it. I hate it for you, buddy. So Jeff Martin back out in the lead. And he had them 4 fresh tires. But he's still going to have to make one more pit stop. He's not going to be able to make it the rest of the way. Mark Nichols on pit road. Kerry Woodward on pit road. So kind of keeping an eye on things up here. Vincent Benny in second. 5.1 seconds behind our leader. Brandon Furr in third. Michael Palmer fourth. Art Seeger back to fifth. And way back here, John Estes in sixth. Running 17.5 seconds behind our leader. Vincent Vinny going backwards a little bit right here. Man, he got passed up. He must have slipped into the corner. No, he is second. I'm sorry. I take that back. All right, so third place back here, Michael Palmer. Brandon Furr in fourth. But I want to get up here to our leader and see when he is going to pit. He may be looking at pits here before too much longer. We still need about the front, I believe about the front 5, I think, that need to come down pit road yet. Jeff Martin, Vincent Benny, Michael Palmer, Brandon Furr, and John Estes. I don't believe them. They have been on pit road here for their final pit stop, but here we are, 19 to go. I really don't think that they've got enough fuel. No, Jeff Martin coming down pit road right now, folks. This will be his last pit stop of the day. And he gets that thing woed right down. And we will check in with him, make sure he hits his marks and everything here. Importantly, don't slide through your pit stall and have to back up. That's where Up to Graf really messed up there. Not only did he get a speeding penalty, or unsafe pit entry penalty, 15-second holding, but he slid through his pit box and had to back up. So, very unfortunate for him. All right, looks like a 4-tire change for Jeff Martin. and he is out of there. Vincent Vinny going to be scored as our new leader. We will get up to him. He may be one of the next ones we'll see coming down pit road. Yes, he is. He is coming down pit road now. So we will watch Vincent Vinny here, and that's going to probably give the lead up to, let's see, probably Michael Palmer going to be our new leader. And I believe he may be one of the next ones to come down pit road. So we might be looking at possibly Terry Ballinger, maybe one of the leaders out there. I'm not sure. Vincent Vinny now on pit road. I think if it was me, I think I would do a 2-tire change. But he does a 4, and he is gone. All right, third place, Brandon Furr, second. And Michael Palmer, our leader. We're going to stay on him and see when he's going to come down pit road. It may not be a whole lot longer. I hear him slowing. I hear him slowing, folks. And he is coming down pit road. So he will be giving up that lead to John Estes. John Estes going to be our new leader. He crosses the line. So a lot of people changing up here, and Brandon Furr is going to be in second. Now these guys here, I believe John's going to have to stop. He's probably going to have to stop before the end of this because I don't think he's got enough to make it the rest of the way. He's only been on pit road once today, and I believe that was on one of them cautions. That was a long time ago. I don't believe he can save enough fuel to make it all that distance, so if he stops Brandon Furr, I'm not really too sure. Brandon Furr may have to stop too. All right, Jeff Martin passing him up, and Jeff getting his lap back the good old-fashioned way. John Estes could be out here trying to save fuel. He's back here second place. Brandon Furr 4.8 seconds behind him. He could be in fuel conservation mode too. Terry Ballinger, now I know Terry's been on pit road, but I don't know when that was, whether it was on the last caution or if he stayed out on one of them cautions. I'm not really sure. So he could wind up coming home our winner here if he doesn't have to pit. Because I think Brandon and John's on pit road right now. So there you go, leader on pit road, giving up the lead. That's going to put Brandon Furr out front. I still think Brandon's got a pit. I believe he may be coming down pit road right now. No, guess not. I thought I heard him slowing up there a little bit. So now Brandon out front, and he's got quite the lead over Terry Ballinger in second. Terry back there about 14 seconds behind him. Why did I go to John Estes? He's in third. Terry Ballinger is in second. John Estes just now coming off of pit road. Once they cycle around, everybody will get caught up there, and the scoring will change a little, but I still want to keep an eye on Brandon Furr. 9 laps to go. Does he have enough fuel to make it the rest of the way? Is he saving fuel right now? What's he doing? This could be an upset here if he can bring home the win here tonight. He's got 11-second lead now. Terry Ballinger got the hammer down, trying to reel him in. 8 laps to go here, folks. Terry's reeled him into 10.5 seconds. So Brandon Furr is definitely out there trying to save fuel. Jeff Martin in third. We'll go back through real quick. I hate to miss if Brandon does have to come down pit road, but Jeff Martin in third. Mark Nichols fourth. Mark's ran good in that truck that's kind of mangled up in the back there, but he's still running good. Jamie Bullard in fifth. Michael Palmer in sixth. Benson Benny seventh. Bob Carlisle eighth. Art Seeger ninth. Now on the inside of Bob Carlisle to take over that position from him. So Art Seeger going to move into the 8th position. Bob Carlisle going back to 9th. Bobby Price in 10th. Let's get up here to Brandon Furr because he is still not pitted. Here we are at 6 to go, folks. Did he make the right call and staying out there? Is he saving fuel? Really backing up them corners. But I hate to say this, but Terry Ballinger is reeling him in fast. Terry already cut it down to under 5-second lead. Brandon Furr out here trying to save all the fuel he can save. 5 laps to go. Does he have enough gas to make it the rest of the way? Anybody's guessing game. But you can hear him lifting off the throttle a lot in the turns. He knows Terry's coming. Terry's down to under 3 seconds now behind him. Terry looking for a win here tonight at Las Vegas. Let's ride along with Terry and watch him reeling in our leader, Brandon Furr, up there. Brandon trying to save gas here, 4 to go. This could be the upset of the race right here if Terry Ballinger gets to Brandon and passes him. Brandon out there trying to save fuel, and Terry not worried about it right now. He has got the hammer down, and he is closing on him so quick. 3 more laps to go, folks. I don't know about y'all, but I'm sitting right on the edge of my seat. And it looks like he is going to go by Brandon Furr for the lead. Brandon Furr back to second. With 2 to go when they cross the line here, folks. This is, oh man, what a finish this has been. Fuel mileage for Brandon Furr. And he's trying to bring it home second, probably about running on fumes. And he, all this time though, he's got to stay out ahead of Jeff Martin because Jeff Martin's not that far behind him. Jeff Martin back here in third, and he does not have to worry about saving fuel and has got the hammer down. I'm sure he would love to finish in the top spot, but we're going to get up here to our leader, Terry Ballinger, as he brings it across the line and gets the white flag. 1 more lap to go. Brandon Furr 3 seconds behind him and only about a second and a half ahead of Jeff Martin. And if Brandon's still in conservation mode, about a second, less than a second. Telling you what, this, I don't know about second and third place, but Terry Ballinger coming out of turn 4, gonna bring it home for the win here tonight. Congratulations to him. Great job. Oh man, and Jeff Martin does pass up Brandon Furr to take the second spot. I believe Brandon probably ran out of gas. Or close anyhow. But we will get down here with Terry, and we will have to check in with him in just a minute as he comes around to take his cool down lap and probably going to give us some burnout laps, I'm sure. We'll let him get down here and do his burnout. And we'll see. We'll give him a minute. Everybody giving him congratulations. And, boy, I'll tell you, what a race for these guys. An amazing finish. And all on fuel mileage. And I'm impressed. I'm impressed. So right there you have it, first and second place. We will try to get down there and get a word in with him in just a second. But what a finish. An upset there, Brandon Furr. Man, Jeff Martin beating Brandon Furr to the line. And Brandon, it looked like Brandon may have been really, really trying to save fuel. But my hat's off to him with that effort. That was just great. Still waiting for the air to clear so I can get down there and talk to him. Terry Ballinger, this is Rudy Cummings up in the booth. You got a copy?
You bet you there, Rudy.
Holy smokes, brother, what a win. Congratulations, man. I'm telling you what, that's a tall order to fill right there. Coming home in the top spot here at Vegas. You patiently played it out, and great job out there. Tell us about your racing tonight.
Well, Rudy, everything was done pretty good. I caught that wall coming off of 2 over there, and I think that was somewhere around lap 40, and I thought, well, shoot, if I stay out here, I'm just going to go backwards. So I shot in the pits and got her squared away, and then just kept at it. And guys done real good letting me by, and I think the guy that was leading it, he run out of fuel there and brought home a win.
Well, it looked like an amazing piece of driving you did tonight, Terry. I mean, my hat's off to you, man. You drove the wheels off of that thing tonight, and congratulations on such a great win here. How's it make you feel to win here at Las Vegas tonight?
Oh, it feels wonderful, Rudy. Really does. I think it's my first win in the Mazoo League here, and I'd like to thank them. They're a good bunch of boys to race with.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. Great bunch of folks. Had a couple of cautions there at first and got things settled out a little bit, but long green flag run. We've seen green flag pit stops. Just amazing driving by everybody out there tonight. Congratulations again, Terry, on your win. And you got anybody else you want to give a thank you out to?
I'd like to thank them boys over at GAC. They do some pretty good racing over there too, Rudy. And but hats off to Mazoo. I mean, I joined the league, and I really enjoy racing with these boys.
Sure thing, buddy. Sure thing. Well, again, congratulations on a well-deserved win tonight, Terry.
And thank you, Rudy. You're doing a fine job of your broadcasting, buddy. I watched it the other week, and I was really amazed at how realistic it is, and really enjoy watching it.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that very, very much. But thanks for talking with us there, Terry, and congratulations, buddy. Jeff Martin, you got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wow, Jeff, great pass there on the last lap, getting by Brandon Furr. I think he must have been almost out of fuel, or he was out of fuel, but hopefully we get to talk to him next here in a minute. But tell us about your racing out there today and some of the pit strategies that you played. I was watching you. You could have probably took 2 tires, but you took 4. Was that a good call?
I don't know. I'm a homer for 4 tires. I really am. So I took 4. I was running them down really, really fast at the very end there, and I just didn't have about 3 more laps. I probably could have got Terry, but he did an awesome job. Congratulations to him. Yeah, that's and Michael Undergrass spun out going into pit road, or he'd have probably been right up there with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've seen. I think he had a 15-second holding penalty for unsafe pit entry or something there, and then he did slide through his pit box too and had to back up. So very unfortunate things. I always talk about it throughout the broadcast that you know, a race can be won or lost on pit road, and I'm sure all of you out there listening can attest to that. And there was a good example of it right there, because Michael had the car out there to beat tonight by far, and he was the class of the field at the beginning of the race, and just them couple little mistakes on pit road cost him that race probably. But you ran a heck of a race out there tonight, Jeff. Congratulations on second place, well deserved tonight. You drove the wheels off of that thing. Man, I'm telling you, just amazing to watch you coming up through there. But great job. And you got anybody you want to give a shout out to or a thank you to?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Modzu. I appreciate them doing this. It's been a lot of fun since I joined with Mark and them and Kerry and Brian and all of them. I enjoy racing with them. And to you for doing your broadcasting. It's pretty fun. I watched it the other night, and I actually sat here and had it cranked up on the volume, and it was enjoyable. I liked it.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Jeff, and congratulations again, buddy, and thanks for talking with us.
All right, Rudy. We'll see y'all next week.
Brandon Furr, you still in there? You got a copy?
Yeah, we got you, Rudy.
Well, obviously you were in a fuel conservation mode there the last probably 10 laps. Tell us what your plans were, and you know, I know you were trying to save as much as you could and wound up losing a couple spots and bringing home third, which congratulations on that. That's a good run for you. But tell us about all that you were trying out.
It was a great run. You know, I'll tell you, I'd like to think, Mazu, this league is really good, a lot of good racers. It was a lot of fun racing these guys. You know, we're in Vegas. We rolled the dice. And we come up a little bit short. Perry and them were really fast. I knew they were coming up on fast. I was watching them the whole time. But you know what? We gambled. We lost a little bit, but you know, we made our way up to third there about lap 40 or so. We got, into the apron there, so we went backwards. But I feel like we got something going here.
Oh, absolutely, yes. I agree 100%. A lot of good racers out there, and I'm telling you what, you guys showed it here tonight. That last part of the race was just amazing to watch, and I really enjoyed it up here watching you guys. And you're right, this is Las Vegas. You got to roll the dice, and they say you got to take a chance. Columbus did, so good gamble. You can still come home third. And great job out there tonight. Congratulations. You got anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Mazu, this is a great league. Rudy, you do a great job on the broadcast. I'll be watching you. I'll be watching you on YouTube as soon as I get off here. I can't wait to see this race, man. I bet that was a very exciting finish. We had our fingers crossed. Just come up a little bit short.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah, it'll be available to watch here. Just give me a couple minutes after I get out of here and get the stream shut off, and I will, if Kerry's still in there, he can jump over in my TeamSpeak, and I'll give him the link to it, and he can share it with y'all.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for talking with us, Brandon. All right, let's run down through the results real quick here, and we will get out of here. All right, Terry Ballinger winning. Man, great finish for him. Jeff Martin was coming, and like he said, a couple more, maybe 3 more laps, he might have caught Terry. Brandon Ferg gambled on the fuel mileage and cost him a couple positions, but still happy with his third place finish. Like he said, it's Las Vegas. You got to roll the dice, and he took the chance, and it worked out fine with him. He's happy with it, happy with his third place finish, and I'm happy for him. Great job. Mark Nichols in 4th, Jamie Bullard in 5th, Vincent Vinny finishing 6th, Michael Palmer, great run for Michael tonight, finishing 7th. Art Seeger, not sure exactly what happened to Art, whether he had a bad pit stop or what, but finishing in the 8th position. Michael up to Graf, finishing 9th. Our pole setter finishing 9th there. A couple pit road mistakes and probably cost him the race tonight. Bobby Price in 10th. Billy Rodenbarger in 11th. John Estes 12th. Kerry Woodward still one lap down, but what a comeback for him. He was clear back to 20th and got back up to the 13th place. So that's great run for Kerry. Kyle Meeks started on the outside pole, finishing 14th. Had some issues there, got caught up in a little bit of a wreck. William Weber 15th. Bob Carlisle 16th. Chuck Shaw Jr. 17th. Brian Brewer 18th, Frank Reese 19th, and Jeremiah Oblak finishing on the tail of the field in the 20th position. So again, congratulations to our winner here tonight at the Mod Zoo League. Congratulations to Terry Ballinger for winning here at Las Vegas. And that'll wrap it up here for the Mod Zoo League. And thanks for watching us on MaxSpeedTV, and we will see you tomorrow night for another broadcast.